Get ready to discover a place filled with lush greenery, mountains, beaches, and a breathtaking ocean. The geography of today's featured region is undeniably privileged. We are in Cape Town, South Africa, surrounded by inspiring mountains. The first place likely to catch your attention as you explore the area is the imposing Table Mountain. This mountain, about 3 kilometers long, is one of South Africa's major symbols. Here, you can find penguins and large colonies of seals, which consequently attract many of the most feared predators of the seas, the formidable great white shark. It seems like everyone here has a terrifying shark story to tell. One of the most famous tales involves a shark that took a huge bite out of a surf ski, narrowly missing the navigator's legs. Miraculously, he emerged unscathed. Many tourists navigate these waters, trying to keep their nerves in check while scanning for sudden movements among the schools of fish and the ripples on the water dancing before their eyes. Guides often reassure them, saying that statistically, it's almost impossible to die from a shark attack. Nonetheless, the great white shark has become a threat to Cape Town's tourism industry. Many people have died in shark attacks in South Africa over the past decade, with official records showing 5 great white attacks in just 1 year. Authorities are forced to take drastic measures after years of resistance from conservationists. In 2013, as part of an experiment, they implemented shark nets for the first time to calm the nerves of the most anxious visitors. Traditional nets were banned because they killed sharks, but this one is different. The net extends to the ocean floor, creating an exclusion zone where people can swim without other marine creatures entering the area. With mesh only 4 centimeters wide, no shark gets trapped in it. There are also shark spotters on these beaches, a group of people who take turns closely watching the sea to warn swimmers about shark presence. Their efforts, along with the nets and many attempts to balance the demand to protect humans with the need to preserve shark populations as apex predators, are expensive but considered worth it by taxpayers seeking a sense of safety. Reducing the impact of the terrifying stories circulating here is crucial, and in this video, you will learn about one of them. If you enjoy this kind of content, please like and subscribe to the channel. It means the world to us. Consider sharing this content on your social media to help raise awareness about the delicate balance between humans and the wild. Introduction. It is Monday morning, November 15, 2004, and a 77-year-old woman is putting on her bathrobe after a hearty breakfast. She is preparing to go swimming at Sunny Cove Beach in Fish Hoek, as she religiously does 6 times a week. Her name is Tina Webb. She is a woman who enjoys excellent health and physical vigor for her age and dedicates much of her time to caring for her diet and body. Tina is known for being a humble and exceptionally kind person, always willing to help others, and is remarkably fearless. She was a teacher at an education college, leaving behind a reputation for being intelligent and possessing a moral strength that made her students adore and take pride in having her as a mentor. With simple yet profound speech, she was a lover of the arts and literature. As she walked along the boardwalk toward the beach, she was accidentally photographed by a photographer capturing the landscape. This photo would later be immortalized by her family, a memory of her last moments. Upon arriving at the beach, Tina met with some friends. They formed a group of retirees who also swam every morning at Fish Hoek Beach. At that time, there was a higher than usual number of reported shark sightings, causing many retirees to avoid the water. Some even urged Tina to stay on the beach with them. Shark spotter reports indicated that many people continued to ignore shark warnings. The spotters mentioned that people in Fish Hoek had been verbally abusive when asked to leave the water due to shark sightings for the incident. They also reported that some refused to leave the water at adjacent beaches even after the incident, despite the beaches being officially closed. Public adherence to shark warnings remains a constant challenge. Tina was one of those people, stubborn and fearless. Additionally, she had been swimming in the area for at least 17 years without any incidents. She ignored all warnings, removed her robe, put on her goggles and red cap, and proceeded with her morning swim as if it were any other day. A friend of Tina later said, "They warned us there were sharks in the bay, and we told her she shouldn't go in, but she didn't listen." She never listened. Many who refrained from entering the water after the shark warnings stayed on the beach, conversing and admiring the brave souls who decided to swim, including Tina Webb, an excellent swimmer who was now hundreds of meters into the ocean, swimming back and forth parallel to the shoreline. The weather was calm, with a gentle breeze blowing across the sea's surface. There was nothing nearby to mask the vibrations Tina created in the water as she moved her arms and legs, making it easier for the shark's biological sensors to detect her presence. About 150 meters from the shore, while swimming on her back, Tina began to feel vibrations coming from beneath the water. Unbeknownst to her, she had become the object of fascination for the ocean's most feared carnivore. Seconds later, she saw a shark's fin passing just a few meters away. Despite her bravery, Tina began to panic. The shark was slowly circling her. In a blood-chilling moment, the creature positioned itself directly in front of her and slightly raised its head out of the water. Tina locked eyes with the immense predator for a few moments before it submerged again. The small, fragile, and defenseless 77-year-old woman was paralyzed, in complete shock. Never in her 17 years of swimming there had she seen a shark, and suddenly, a giant one appeared so close she could smell it. Tina screamed and began to swim frantically towards the shore. Despite her skill and speed, there was no competing with the shark. Before she could scream for help again, the shark lunged at her, striking her midsection. The powerful jaws clamped down, shaking her violently 3 times before releasing her. Tina was left floating, and the shark circled her again, observing her distress. Around 15 witnesses, many of them her swimming friends, watched the attack in horror. A fisherman named Jeffrey Andres saw the horrific attack through binoculars from the fisherman's lookout at Elsie's Park and began waving a red flag frantically to warn other beachgoers. The shark surfaced again, attacking Tina once more in her torso. Her cries for help were silenced as the ocean turned red. The great white circled again, and with a final blow, seized her in its serrated jaws, shaking her violently before swimming off with part of her. Her red cap was the only trace left behind. Emergency crews, including a maritime fishing vessel, 2 lifeboats, and a helicopter, scoured the sea for Tina Webb. Police divers searched underwater throughout the morning, but only found her swimming cap. A Red Sky Met helicopter joined the search, with the pilot spotting a great white shark near the attack site. He reported that the shark was longer than his helicopter. South Africa's beaches are not only known for their beauty, but also for the numerous and frightening great white shark attacks. Despite this, South Africa does not lead the world in unprovoked shark attacks. Since 1990, Florida beaches have recorded over 300 attacks, 5 times more than South Africa. Marine life experts said it was extremely unusual for a shark to repeatedly attack its prey like the one that attacked Tina. It was later discovered that a fishing boat had come in with a large catch the night before, possibly attracting the immense animal to the beach. If you like this video, click on the suggested playlist, leave a like, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for following this story, and I'll see you in the next episode.